in Milwaukee with Gypsy Geoff Marsh, and I saw his act. This is one of the best street performers I've ever seen. Your act is incredible. How did you fall into this performance that you do?
I was homeless by choice for many years, and I used the street as a way to make income. And I enjoyed doing magic and juggling in the streets, and I realized that I made more money having something to offer than just begging or holding a sign.
How did you start doing all the circus juggling acts that you do?
I went to Piccadilly Circus and I saw a juggler on a unicycle, and I played hacky sack and skateboarded for many years, and a light clicked on above my head and I realized this is what I want to do.
Was it kind of an evolution of learning new talents as you went?
I always enjoyed picking up lots of skills. I didn't want to just be good at one thing. And I found Renaissance fairs to be a great playground to practice new acts, but also develop material and have a venue with a captive audience constantly be working on new material.
So I'd say you're making decent money as a street performer.
It took me a while, but eventually, I think after 4 years, I started making more money than both my parents.
Wow, street performers can do all right. What do you enjoy about being a street performer?
I love the idea that no one knows that you're going to be there. When you turn the corner and you see a street performer, you could be having a terrible day, and that person could light up your life, or light up your day even.
As a performer, are there any names or anything that's your inspiration?
I spend a lot of time not looking at other performers and trying to be original as possible. And the hardest thing to do in this business is be original. A lot of people will take material from other people and try to adapt it for their own. And I blame myself sometimes for also using stock material. But I would say the best thing you can do is try to be as original as possible and try to find out ways to pave the way and help other performers become as original as possible. And when I tell people, after they ask me what I do for a living, I say, well, I'm a juggler. I said, well, what's your real job? I said, I'm a juggler. And they say, you can make a living doing that? And it's always surprising to them.
If this works, you'll never have to work a real job again.
You just travel around the country, right?
So I live in a Mercedes Sprinter, which is a converted motorhome. And I have a solar panel, running water and electricity.
Wow, so you don't have a house?
No, I just live on the road.
So do you have any advice for the viewers out there who might be considering taking up being a street performer or performer?
Street performing is hard, but the hardest thing about it is you're rough on yourself. So prepare to be disappointed. You'll find days that you get totally down, but you know that if you stick with it, good things will happen. You find out ways to find things work, and take notes. As long as you find out what you're doing wrong, what's working, what's not working, you'll know by taking notes down and adapting what you do to your show. So it just took me a lot of patience and sticking with it. So as long as you stick with it, good things will happen. As long as you're nice to people, good things will happen.
Yes, you've been very nice to me, I have to say.
Real magic is not the trick. It's the effect you give people. Real magic is not the trick. It's the effect you give people. Watch this. Look underneath there. Okay, so look, see that circle? Look a little closer. You see it? See it? Because you'll know why.
Thank you, I'm Specialhead. You can see more adventures that I go on. Subscribe to my channel. I do levitation performances, and I do a spiritually influenced show to inspire people to believe in themselves, to believe in the possibilities.